I'm Kate Scotty with Brock Heward. Will Reichert on for the kick. And from Minneapolis, we're underway. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
They go play action with Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Goff now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
4 yards. And the Lions first down.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Third down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here we go with Montgomery.
Where one defender failed, while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action here with Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. It's a gain of a yard.
Goff out of the gun on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Detroit.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That one gains 7. And the Lions have a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Montgomery now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one connects. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Vikings get there, they're going to win this round. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Putting a receiver in motion.
First down.
The play fake. It's McCarthy. Brought in right side by Moore. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. And this kicker, man, that is the coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one's complete right side. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action now, McCarthy. Dump off to his fullback. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break.